Just as a note, some of the part of this next lesson is difficult to understand. The context of using Microsoft's products are difficult. Don't worry about the things that don't make sense. Some of them don't make sense to me. They're very Azure or Microsoft specific. Remember the general details. Welcome to Advanced Programming with ASP.NET MVC. What are we going to do today? Well, we're going to look at design architecture, part of our plan for our application. But first, we're going to look at Azure. Azure is a cloud-based system that allows applications to run from a remote connected system hosted from a Microsoft data center. It includes a development runtime, components of Azure Fabric, Azure Storage Service, Windows Azure OS, .NET Services, Azure SQL. Those are its main components. So there is a picture of it. Cloud applications, they can go to Fabric, which connects to your storage queues, on-premise applications, and cloud applications. Kind of a graphic of what it looks like. There are virtual machines. Those are infrastructure, IaaS, as opposed to platforms. Web roles, when you look at the web life cycle, you'll remember that there were different ways that application would work. A web role is one. Azure has the following features for deferred processing. You can schedule jobs, on-demand jobs, queues. Queues can include simple, asynchronous work dispatch systems. They can also include high availability, durability, efficient performance. Different components can be connected to. Guarantees message delivered and processed at least once. So those are additional benefits that Azure gives you that other systems may not. Also, REST interfaces that are not C# code can also access the services. There's also the web worker. These are the batch processing for web role jobs with no network connection. They will work to do backups, or they'll do processing, but no user interface. Fabric, well, it can monitor application state. It can change the virtual machine scale and security. It can log and trace runtime information and ensure performance. And it can handle failover. So if something fails, it'll automatically make sure that a backup system or something will make sure your business keeps running. So those are all extra services that are automatic. Storage, well, there's blob storage, which is a way to just store blobs of memory. There's queue storage. There's also table storage. Different ways you can store information whenever you need. The other applications can connect. So you can plan to use a Microsoft Azure services when using Azure Pack with on-premise data centers, as opposed to just using something out on the web, on the cloud. Microsoft Windows Server is also used. You can do Microsoft hosting, service providing, or just an on-premise hosting. What's its advantages? They will transform the data center, enable use of modern apps, and unlocks data insights so you can see what people are doing, how they're using your website. It will empower your people-centric IT center. So those are some of the advantages of Azure Pack running at your premise. Plan to use Microsoft Azure services when using Azure Pack with on-premise data centers. Support and manage these: a service managed portal, websites, virtual machines, a service bus, or just an API. Also worker roles, SQL, caching, and other services.